Yes. Now we will see the Python functions. First of all, first we need to understand what is a function, right? What is meant by function? Function in the sense it's a block of organized, reusable code that is used to perform a single or related actions. Yeah, what is meant by function? Function is nothing but it's a block. It organizes. It's a block.
Means
Block.
parrot and tail class.
It's a block of organized reusable code that is used to perform a single or related actions. For example, if you have like this a method, or there is a function, then what happens? Let's say I'm defining a function. Fun is a function, right? Fun is a function. I'm defining function, and then I'm writing some block of code here. Now, if I want to use a particular function wherever I want, then what happens? I'll call that function fun. Whenever I'm calling this function, the cursor move to a particular function and executes the following code in a function, and then it returns back the result. Clear? Means that I'm writing this code only one time, and then I'm using a block of code wherever I want, and then whenever I want. How many times you want to use, you can use it in a function. Clear?
Yep.
Right? That is about the functions. And then now let's see the examples, and then how to define a function in Python. Right? How to define a function in Python. Defining functions. Yellow function. First of all, we need to use the keyword called def. Def is a keyword is used to start and declare a function. Right? Def is a method. Def is a keyword which is used to define or declare a method. Right? And then one more thing, def is followed by a function name. Function name followed by parenthesis. Followed by parenthesis. Now, the next point is the parameters are passed. Parameters are passed inside the function, inside the parenthesis at the end a colon is marked. It's very important, right? And the next one is the Python. It requires the indentation. Fourth one is it requires indentation. Clear? And then now the statement should have the return value. The statement return exits a function. Fifth one is the statement return exits a function. These are the points to remember to write a function. Right? If you want to write a function, you need to remember these points. What are the points in a sense? The first one is definition keyword, that is def keyword. It's very important. Why? Because the definition keyword is used to declare or define a function. For example, in remaining programming languages, what we can do, the function, right, and then function name, and then parenthesis, and then I'm writing a block of code, right? But in Python, what happened? We are not using the flower brackets to use a particular block or to define a particular block, right? Now let's see how it can be. Right? I'm opening a new one.
So I need to write these points, or you sending the video?
Yes. Now
Great.
I'm defining a. I'll send the video, no problem.
When the sound? Sir.
Now let's see the syntax for def
function.
Syntax for the function. Now, what is the syntax? The first point is
no.
Yes.
You have there are two types of function: defining function and function.
No. No. I'm just writing how to define a function.
Okay.
Right. Now, the first one is what is the first point? Keyword def is used to start and declare a function. Now I'm giving def space. It is used to start a function, and then space, and then I'm giving name of the function. Second point is def is followed by a function name, and then followed by a parenthesis. Now I'm giving function name is I'm giving something like name, that function name, and then in the parenthesis with parenthesis, and then here if you want to pass any parameters, you can pass inside the parameter, inside the parenthesis. Otherwise you can leave it as empty. There is no arguments, then leave it as empty. Arguments, and then the end with colon. The indentation is required. It takes automatically the indentation, right? Here your last statement is return exits the function. Return exits function. Now I'm return, and then exits the function. Clear? Now I'm giving return false. You can get return any value also, no problem. Right? I'll tell you how. Right? It is the syntax for the function. Right?
Every time you need to write return false. Return or return? Just
return, and then here you can give a value, otherwise return true or false, whatever the data you require to return to a particular calling function. For example, if you take an example, now I want to get a data a plus b, then what happen? I'm just calling the function add, right? I'm just calling the function add, and then whenever I am calling add function, I want to get a sum of two numbers, that is return value. So the sum of two numbers value I'll put inside the return. So the add function returns only the sum of two values only. Right? Let's see the example. Now I'm writing a function like sum def. The method name is sum of a comma b. I am passing two variables here, a comma b, two arguments, and then I'm getting that c equal to a plus b, right? Return c, return c. Now by using calling function, I'm calling this method like sum of. Just I'm giving sum of print of sum of 10 comma 20. Let's see what it will display. Just I'm saving it.
ఏముందిరా ఇది?
30. Right? The output is 30 now. Why the output is 30? Just the cursor will move to directly here, directly the print statements. It will not go to sum. Why? Because the sum is a block of method. Whenever you call a particular method, then only it will execute.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, it will print like this only. Let's see in the example again.
One second. అది direct, it takes only the print statement, right?
Yes. It takes directly a print statement. Let's see. Now I'm
Look.
print of hi. I'm not calling a sum function.
Print C, if you write print C, what will come?
Print C, it will not come. It will come error. Print C, it will come error. Why? Because
direct C, you write direct C without declaring the print.
No, it's not possible. Why? Because if you want to print anything by using separate file, you have to mention the printer. That's it. Now the render value C is not defined. It will come error. Why? Because the C is a local variable to this function. Got it? The C is the local variable for this function. You can't able to access outside to the function. Yeah, you can't access the outside to the function. So let's see. I'll give hi, right? Just it prints hi only. It will not call some method. Just it prints hi. I'm not getting the value 30. Why? Because I'm not calling this function. Now I'm calling this function like result. Result equal to sum of 10, 20. And then print result. Right? Now what happened? Just it go to first the search method. I mean print. It go to the print method first. It prints hi, and then it go to result. Result equal to sum of 10, 20. This sum of 10, 20. It move closer to the sum function, and then it adds the value 10, 20. 10 value is a value is 10, and then b value is 20.
కామాని అది అట్ట ప్లస్ గా తీసుకుంటుందా ఏ ప్లస్ బి అనే
wait I'll explain. 10, 20. 10, 20 in the sense the parameters, the arguments we are divided. I mean we are splitting these arguments by using comma. Right? Here the 10, the first value, it's a 0th index. Here the 0th index value, and then here the 0th index value, it matches. Means that the a equal to 10 now.
I know.
Right? And then b equal to 20. Right? Now the sum of 10, 20. Here the value is 10, 20. And then now it go to inside. Then what happened? A equal to 10, and then b equal to 20. C equal to what? What is the output? 10 plus 20. That is 30. And then it returning the C. Now the C value comes here, and then it assigns to result. Okay, then it prints the result 30.
10 plus.
Got it? The first it go to print method, and then the next statement it executes it calling the sum function, right? The parameters pass to the sum function, and then it returns the result to a result object, and then it prints the object. Right? Now let's execute. Right? Hi and 30. Clear?
Yeah.
This is functions. Now let's see the function calling. How to call a function. This is also using function calling only. I'm calling this function by using assignment operator. Just I am assigning the result of method to result, right? And then at the same time, I want to write one more program like I want to swap two variables or two values. I want to swap at two values. For example, a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. Now I want to say that b equal to 10 and a equal to 20. Right? Let's see. How to define a variable? I mean, define a function that is like this. And then I'm writing a swap here. Swap of x comma y. I'm taking two parameters. And then here x equal to x plus y. Otherwise, I am taking a temporary variable. temp equal to x equal to y equal to temp. Now I'm written. Right. Now let's see. This one method I'm not returning anything. Just I put a return only. Now I'm giving the x value is 3 and then y value is 4. Right. Now just I'm calling swap of x comma y. It is a calling function. It's a calling function. It's a call function and now I'm printing print x comma y. Let's see what is the output. Just I'm saving this module here. Df swap. Let's see the output. 3 comma 4.
అక్కడ నీకు x is equal to ఇది రావాలి కదా 4 అని రావాలి.
Yes, x equal to 3 comma 4 అనే డిస్ప్లే అయింది. ఎందుకు డిస్ప్లే అయింది అంటే in a return function I am not returning anything. Clear? That is the first step. Right? I am not returning any value. I am returning x comma y అనుకోండి. For example, x comma y value రిటర్న్ చేస్తున్నాను. స్వాప్ అయిన తర్వాత let's see what will come. 3 comma 4 only. Why? Because here I'm giving that value x comma y. I'm initializing again. Now let's say 4 comma 3. Now you got it. What happened? I'll explain you. Wait. Right. First it go to here. The x equal to 3. Now the x equal to 3 and then y equal to 4. Now what happened? X comma y equal to swap of x comma y. X comma y, just leave the x comma y. Now just think about the swap of x comma y. Swap of x comma y in the sense swap of 3 comma 4. Right? 3 comma 4. Now it will come here. It will swap. Now the x value is 4 and then y value is 3. It return the value 4 comma 3 now. Okay, 4 comma 3. Now the x comma y equal to 4 comma 3. You can write it as like x equal to 4 and then y equal to 3. These two statements, these two statements you can write it as like this also in Python.
నరసింహ నువ్వు ఇంత ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయకుండా ఇప్పుడు డెఫ్ స్వాప్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎక్స్ కామా వై అన్నప్పుడు అక్కడే నువ్వు డిక్లేర్ చేసేయచ్చు కదా ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3 వై ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3 మళ్ళీ రిటర్న్ రాసి ప్రింట్ రాసి అవసరం అంతా.
No, you can write it as. I'll tell you that method also. No problem.
ఈజీగా చెప్పురా.
This one is very important. You have to write the code like this only.
ఎందుకంటే కంటెంట్ బాగా
just you are printing the data in method only, it's not good. Why? Because based upon your return value, you have to make a decision. That is the right way to the developer. Got it?
Yeah.
Based on the return value, you have to make a decision. Otherwise, just you are taking the decision and making the value is not good, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Here, let's just think. Just it's x equal to 3 and then y equal to 4. X comma y equal to swap of x comma y. Swap of x comma y. It's a function, right?
Mm.
This function consists of x equal to what? 3 and then y equal to 4. Clear? It passes the arguments. It passes these arguments to here, and then now the x value is 3, right? 3 go to temp, right? Now the x is empty. The x value is 4. I mean y value is 4. Now y value is moved to x4, and then the temp value is 3, and then that y value consists of 3. What is now x value? 4, and then y value 3. Clear? Right now
Yes.
I'm returning both values x comma y. Now the this statement will consist of this value x comma y equal to 4 comma 3. Now the meaning of this line is x equal to 4 and then y equal to 3. Clear? Now
Mm.
I'm printing this value x comma y. Got it?
Mm.
Yes. Now this is one type of method, and then one more type you can give. Just you can write here also print x comma y. That is enough, right?
Mm.
You can write here also print x comma y. Just you have to give like this. Swap of x comma y, and then here just print x comma y. Just I'm not returning anything. Return. Now run it. 4 comma 3. Okay. Clear?
Mm.
Yes. This is functions. Functions is it's a calling function. How to call a function. But in return, if you give any expression, it returns that value. Otherwise, it will not return anything. Right? Now.
నరసింహ
Yes.
నేను నాకు ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసిన
Hmm.
స్వాప్ చేసేది
Okay.
స్వాప్ అయిపోయిందా
అవుతుంది.
ఏం చేసినానంటే x is equal to 3 y is equal to 9 వేసిన x కామా y is equal to y కామా x అని పెట్టిన ప్రింట్ x కామా y అంటే అది వచ్చింది y వాల్యూలో వచ్చింది x లో 3
అలా
వచ్చింది
కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు. అలా కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు. బట్ ద లాజిక్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. దెర్ ఆర్ టూ లాజిక్స్, రైట్?
ఎస్ నరసింహ సార్.
Yes. Now I want to print a cubic value. Otherwise, I want to print a reminder. I want to print a reminder. Let's see how it can be. Right. 1 second.
అవును సార్.
Yes. Hello. Yes. Now, I want to print a reminder of the data. Right? We know that the reminder, if you want to print a reminder, then what happens? Just we are using that modular method. right? Modular object, isn't it? Now I want to write this one as a method, like a definition, reminder of, I want to take a dividend, dividend, and then division. I want to take two parameters, and then now I want to get a reminder value. Reminder value in the sense, now I'm giving something like x equal to dividend by dividend mod division, mod division, and then return x, right? This is one type of method, and then just I'm using divisor only, modular method only. But here rem reminder equal to, what is the method name? Reminder of division, division equal to 3, and then dividend equal to 10. You can say it as keyword argument. I'm passing the keyword arguments. Right now I'm just printing that, print of reminder equal to comma rem. Hello, are you getting my voice? Yes. Now the definition reminder, I'm just defining a method name as a reminder, and then I'm giving two parameters. One is dividend and division, right? Just I'm modulating, I mean, performing modulation operation between both operands, and then I'm just returning a value. That's it. The method consists of. But here, now it will go to here, and then the first operation, I mean, the first argument is division, but here the first argument is
divide and
dividend. Clear? Now, based upon your keyword, it will go to a particular object to the value. I mean, particular value to the object. Means that I'm giving here the division 3, it will go to division. Right? It will go to division. And then dividend equal to 10, it will go to dividend. Why? Because I'm mentioning here division and dividend.
It goes to the key value.
Yes, it performs like a key and value pair in dictionary. Now let's see the output, what happened. Send the file before execution, definition reminder. Just I'm running the value, and then now let's unexpected, sorry, division spelling.
ఖచ్చితంగా స్పెల్లింగ్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉండాలన్న.
Yes. If you are not giving a correct spelling, then what happen? It takes as a different argument. Whenever the argument is match, argument spelling is matched, then only it will move. Run module, right? See, division here also. Divisor is I-O-R. Now let's see. Reminder is 1. Right? 10 by 3. What is 10 by 3 reminder?
1.
1. The reminder is 1. Clear? This is keyword arguments. Keyword arguments in a sense, just you are defining a keyword in the arguments. It's a keyword. Right? It's a keyword in the argument. and then like whatever the arguments you are giving, whatever the formats or sequence you are giving in the method, then no problem. But in calling function you have to mention, you have to clearly define a keyword with a value, keyword with a value. It's nothing but keyword argument, right? It's an keyword argument. Now the next one is default arguments. It's a keyword argument. The next one is default arguments.
Argument.
Let's see what is default argument. Now I want to print an employee data.
ఒక సెకండ్ ఆ పాత ప్రోగ్రాంలో సరే సరే ఓకే
Yeah. The next one is, this one is a keyword arguments example. It's example for keyword arguments. Now we'll write an example for default arguments. Actually, a default argument is an argument that assumes a default value if value is not provided in a function call. Clear? The default arguments in the sense, if you are not providing any value to a parameter, any value as a parameter, then what happens? It will take automatically the default value. Default value. Let's see. Now I want to print. I want to take a data for Wipro company. I want to take a data for Wipro company. What type of data? That is the employee data. Now I'm giving that definition like EMP data. I'm passing the arguments name, comma employee ID, comma age of a particular employee, and then which company. Company is very important. The company I'm giving like Wipro.
క్లాస్ అండ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రైట్
No, it's not a class and object. It's a just method only. Right? I'm taking the values like this. Now I'm printing the values. Print details of
కంపెనీ
employee name. Details of employee name. Now the print employee ID, EMP ID, and then print age of a particular employee,
హలో డబుల్ బ్రాకెట్ క్లోజ్ చేయను చూడు.
yes. No problem, it will come error. No,
I don't want to be error.
no? Okay, cool. Print company. Comma
అవసరం
company. Right? These are the method I'm giving. Now I want to call this method like I'm calling this method call employee data. I'm just calling that employee data. It's a comment line. I'm giving in comment line. This line will not execute. Right? Now EMP underscore data, employee underscore data of, let's see, Lucky, and then employee number is 101, and then use is 23, right? Right, age is 23. Now just I'm printing this printing for just as dotted lines. Why? Because for a different. Now I'm printing another employee. Let us give lucky, not lucky again. Somehow. And then its employee number is 102, and then age is 23, and company name
Yeah.
is Infitech, whatever. Now, let's see what happened.
Error.
No,
No. But make a
this is
company
the,
అనేది display
yes, yes,
కదా.
I'll explain. Default argument. See, let's see the program. Okay, now see the program.
Show
Right?
me the output.
Yes, here it's output. Right. Now, see, first it would go to here, and then I'm giving that name, the first parameter, right? The first parameter go to name, right? And then second parameter go to employee ID. The third parameter go to age. Here I'm not giving the company, right? I'm not
Because
giving
it's default.
company. Why? Because the company, if I'll not give the company, I will not provide a company name. It defaultly take already you assigned a company name like Wipro, right? It prints output Wipro. Clear? At the same time, now I'm giving here the company name. I'm giving here the company name. Then the output prints like this. You know the difference. You are getting the difference. If you if you have a default arguments, the output will print like this in 4 lines. But here I'm not giving. I'm giving a fourth value also. Then the output will print like in a single line. Clear? The default arguments in the sense, if I give a default arguments, or otherwise I already assigned a company name to the company, so I can give only 3 values.
The second print statement, it takes default, not the default, directly print.
Yes,
whatever
it takes
you
like a normal function.
normal function.
It takes like a default argument.
Default argument with otherwise.
Yes. Why? Because here I am passing only three methods. I mean 3 objects, and then here I am defining a four objects. But 4 objects is already assigned, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is it. Clear?
Yeah.
It is default argument. Right? One is the first one is what function arguments. What type of arguments is have? One is a keyword argument, and then another one is default arguments. Clear? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. It is a default argument. Right? Now we'll see one more method definition. Right? That is required arguments. Required arguments. Now let's see what is the required arguments now. Required arguments in the sense, required argument or arguments pass to a function in incorrect positional order. Incorrect positional order means that you can give a value to a particular number, otherwise value to the particular object or parameter. Let's see. Now I want to get a cube value. Now I want to get a cube value, cube of x, cube of x. Right. Now the y equal to x into x. Cube value is x into x into x. I'm just returning y. Now just I'm calling this function like z equal to cube of 2. Print z. Right. It's a required to pass an argument. Definitely you need to pass an argument. If you are not passing any argument, it will give error. Yeah, that type of arguments is called required arguments. Required arguments. Let's save the program. Definition required. Required arguments. Right, that's 8. 2 into 2 into 2, 8. Clear? This is required arguments. We discussed about the 3 types of arguments. What are those? One is default arguments, keyword arguments, required arguments. Three types of arguments. Clear? Now, the next class we will continue with the variable length arguments. Okay.